Once you step away from that, you'll lose your nation. You'll lose your position. You'll lose it. Satan will run a havoc on your people and on your villages, on your nation. Satan will come up from within the ranks of your own sons and daughters and overthrow you if you are not careful with how you deal with the union of the man and the woman. So I'm speaking straight from how this scripture and how this Bible is laid out. You're in trouble, brother. A lot of you brothers in trouble. You put these women up in these places, or high places in government, and an enemy sees that, and the way that that enemy thinks, he looks at you as weak. He's already looking at your men as weak, but you put women up there, he's going to look at you as triple weak. It doesn't matter what you'll say. It doesn't matter what he thinks. Yes, it does if he's kicking you in your behind and he's taking over your land and he's making you speak his language in your own land and making you carry out his curriculum in your own country. Yes, it does make a difference. See? And some of you brothers, man, like I said in some of my other things, you got to get ready to bleed, bro. When I say get ready to bleed, bleed on both sides. You ain't going to just be out here being a sacrificial lamb. You got to put your time in to protect your nation and your people from being robbed and pillaged. And if somebody wants to come in and destroy your peace and your relationship with God, you make them pay hell in order to do it. Make them pay a serious price. You don't let them come in and get no freebies on your children and your women. And one of the reasons why I believe that these women are stepping up in these positions, especially in developing countries, especially in bondage, men that are in bondage in the West, like the African slave descendant. Reason why? Because these men have been broken. Our men have been broken. That's why your woman could get up there and be your pastor. A real man ain't going to sit down. If he really thinks it through and looks at it from a national and international level, he's not going to let no woman stand over him as no pastor, because that's a serious sign of weakness of your men. Your men have become soft and they have failed in their position, in their role of what God has placed them in. In some instances, I hate to say this, but in some instances, brother, you are commanded to die for your nation and die for your people and die for your family. If anybody goes first, it should be you. Man, I almost said the N word.